Hi friends, it's Joe from DadBod Fitness. Today it's about 66 degrees Fahrenheit in Tokyo. There's also a typhoon going on right now, so there's plenty of rain, and it's around 5:06 in the morning. Now, for today's workout, we are going to be doing Moose Stretch A. You'll repeat this once a week throughout the program, and then from here you have whatever other workout you have going on today. So, let's jump into it. Also, I got some sick kids today, so we'll see if any of them appear, but right now they all seem to be somewhere else. So we're going to start with a glute warm-up with hip external rotations. Let's see if I can get into this. So you're going to keep your body flat, get your knee out at 90, and then you're just going to pivot your knee up. And we have 15 of those, which is really uncomfy for me. I woke up a little bit tight. Not super thrilled to be awake. For some reason, Emiko just keeps waking up at like 4:30 to 5 a.m. So it's like right when I'm ready to get things started, she's like, nah. All right, now we're going to go into figure 4. So just curl that foot over the back of your knee. Do the same twist. We'll do 15 of these as well. But I hope you're doing well. Try to relax your face. So you should have your head down. And then you should feel a little bit of tension, I think, in your lower back. At least I do. That's also because I have problems. Nose. Okay, then we're going to switch other side. Hopefully you can get a good workout in today, regardless of how many children are awake in your life. I'm already feeling this one. I think after this I'm going to actually do a runner stretch workout, depending on if my kids wake up, which should be fun. Okay, we're going back into the figure 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, cool. So next we have standing hip circles. We're going to do 5 reps of these. I'm just adjusting my note sheet. So now we have hip circles, 5 on each side. You could use a chair if you need one. You're going to lift your knee up, pivot it out, back, pull the knee past center, back, up, down. That's 1. Up, back, pull it past center, up, that's 2. Let me turn sideways. So we're gonna go up, out, back, past center. I think that's 3. Everything's really crunchy this morning. That's what happens when you turn 31. Everything falls apart. All right. But we gotta loosen stuff up. We gotta be an adult, take care of our body. Let's switch to the other side. This is my bad balance leg, so we'll see. Yep, already doesn't feel right. Oh, ouch. Crunchy. Yep. I think that's 2. So I've been lost in a new anime series. I keep doing this to myself now that I live in Japan. I have this weird inner justification that, oh, I'm learning Japanese. Which, I mean, I am. I'm learning all the bad words. Oh, this one's terrible form. But no, I fell into Tokyo Ghoul, which has been quite interesting. Coming out of Attack on Titan, there's commonalities in the dynamics of humans trying to survive against human-like creatures. All right, let's focus. But yeah, that one's been a little wild. Shoot. Up. So yeah, you might find you have a good side, a bad side. I should probably have a chair on this side realistically. But there you go, 5 and 5. So next we're going into kind of our normal set. You're going to do this in Moose Stretch A, B, and C. You have 3 deadlifts. 2, really push your butt back, crawl forward into a push-up, do a push-up, upward dog, do a push-up, downward dog. Now naturally, if you can't do a push-up, we're pedaling the feet, then just skip the push-up. And lean it back, sorry about that. Lean forward, step up, twist, other way, step up, twist. And we'll do that. You could do it 3 to 5 times, depending on how tight you are and what you need. I'm going to do mine 3 times. And every time you rise to the top, you really want to squeeze your glute. It's taken me like years of PT to figure out how to do that correctly. I had a trainer once. This is probably something that will carry through the program. But they were like doing dry needling, where they shove little needles inside your back and your hips, trying to figure out how to teach my glutes to fire correctly, because I have some weird hypermobility issues, and I tend to do exercises while firing the wrong muscles, which is dangerous. I've since worked through that. But in the early days of teaching me how to squeeze my glute or butt muscle, one trainer had me laying on my stomach, and he was like, okay, I want you to imagine that there is a walnut right between your butt cheeks, and all you need to do is squeeze the walnut. I want you to break it. And like, meanwhile there's like multiple needles in my hip and blood and everything's painful. And I was like, just visualize the walnut and crush it. And that was like my breakthrough. So every once in a while, you may hear me say squeeze the walnut. That's where that comes from. Because sometimes it's those visuals that can help us find the right control over muscle groups. And in DadBod, we're assuming that you're a little heavier set. You may have injuries. You may have learned how to lift using the wrong form. We're going to go into lateral lunges. And this is kind of an opportunity to re-engage the correct muscle groups and move in a safer way. So if you're not firing your butt, remember to squeeze the walnut. You'll be fine. Here comes 4. So yeah, once things warm up for me, I start to lift my toes and get a little bit more depth. Go to a depth that's comfortable for you. You might be right here. That's okay. But over time, you'll be able to sink into this. We're doing about 10. Seems about right. We're going to go into forward lunges. Now with these, don't just lunge into it with your body tilted. Kind of square up or get vertical. And then I want you to squeeze your walnut, but tuck your hips a little bit more. So squeeze your core. And that way you're driving the knee down with decent form. 2, or that's 3, 4, 5. What are we on? 6? Something like that. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do the next one sideways. This is my bad leg. So you'll see my form is off on it. So each time I do this, I just try to increase range of motion a little bit. But see, this is not where you want to lunge. You want to straighten up and tuck and then drop the knee. But this knee has a lot of mobility issues, so I can't get that much depth in the beginning of the stretch. But if I'm doing a legs workout, by the end of it, I can normally get to like a full 90. Ooh, right now it's hard. Yesterday I did legs. One more. All right. And okay, we got the twisty stuff. Twisty stuff is fun. So this is your old grandpa stretch. You want to get your legs at a 90. Everything's 90, 90, 90. And then you're just gonna open up your hands. Oh, that's one. And then try to keep your knees flat on the ground. Take your back as far as it can go. Over time, you should start to get more mobility So this stretch was taught to me by MooseABoot. MooseABoot's fantastic. He's a Canadian Twitch streamer and physical trainer, personal trainer guy. I think he's a personal trainer. But I've been working with him for over a year, so he does all my training remotely. He's curated all of my workouts besides the runs, and then coming from a long distance background, I do all my running training. So it's been a great mix over the last year. And since working with him, a lot of my back issues have been alleviated. I've been able to strengthen my core and back. We're going to do windmills. And just overall health and wellness has increased a lot working with him. So we've spent a decent amount of time curating this program for you. Basically, I'm doing all the IRL workouts, or in real life workouts. And then he's organizing them all and filming the individual exercise training videos. So if you have any questions about form or want to see how it should actually look, watch his videos. If you want to see me struggle through an exercise and just kind of grind through it with me, then watch my stuff. And if you want bonus points, do both. And it helps both of our channels grow, so we appreciate it. All right, let's flip to the other side. Whoop. Lost my pack. But yeah, I've been, gosh, where did I meet that guy? I met Moose playing Among Us. Moose has a real first name. I can never seem to remember it. To me, he's just Moose. But I'm playing Among Us, and that was a lot of fun. And then he started training me, and then we started chatting, and we're like, hey, why don't we build this program for people that have injuries or have set and are trying to accomplish a fitness feat that's difficult, like running a half marathon. And I was like, what would it look like if we provided some guidance on holistic health and not getting caught up in aesthetics and comparison, but just created a space for people to show up exactly as they are and do the best thing for them. Take that next best step in health and fitness. And here we are. Now we're doing it. We're giving it our best go. I mean, I've designed a couple t-shirts and laid out a program and updated all my... I can record workout. Creative, engaging, odd way. Oh, and I can't wait until you guys get to do the Just Do It reps. That's going to be fun. Way back when I did this 1,000 challenge. And again, I'm like a heavier dude. I'm like 300 pounds, 6'3". So 1,000 burpees I shouldn't have done. But a lot of fitness streamers were all trying to do it. I was like, let me give it the best go. Hey, Miko, did you find mommy? So we have a grumpy baby, so we're just going to do this stuff. So we have wall tick first. So we're going to put our hands over our heads, back against the wall. Go up 1. I think I have 10 of these. 2. You want to keep your arms as straight as you can. I have some mobility issues, so you'll see my elbows flare out. They should stay forward. Ems, it's okay. She just woke up. She wants to cuddle with mom. Mom wants to sleep. She doesn't want food, so she's just going to be sad while we finish this thing up. All right, I think we got 2 or 3 more. It's okay, baby. You're going to be fine. She also has a little bit of a fever. She has influenza A, so sickly, sad baby. All right, let's turn it around. We have some kind of elbow out things. I know. All right, back against the wall. Lift the hands off the wall. You should feel it in your back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 burning. 8, 9, 10. And bonus. All right. The last thing we have is wrist breakers. See, is this thing still following me? Cool. Fun camera. All right. Can it go to the ground? Oh my gosh, this is awesome. All right. So let's stop you right there. Cool. All right. So wrist breaker, a new toy. It's a new toy day. All right. So you got your hands down. We're going to roll over to the front. That's 1. Go the other way. That's 2. I know, Emiko, you're so sad. We can tell. We can all tell how sad you are. But you're doing really good. So 3 or 4 of those till it feels good. Flip your hands. If you're more mobile, move your wrists farther away, which I am, and then bring it down and roll it. Oh, that's challenging. But for some of you, where this is difficult, keep your hands closer to your body so you're bending into it a little bit less. And then from here, flip your hands over. Dip down. One. These are also tricky. You're going to feel it on the back of your hands, up the back of your wrists. I could not do these in the beginning, so just be careful. But eventually you'll work up to it, and you'll be like, that was uncomfy. And the last thing we have is cat-cows. So we're going to cat it up. Cow or cat? Is it cat-cow? I don't know. Now I have two spine things. My L4 and my L5 are completely compressed, the discs. So there's some discomfort in these spaces. So I work on mobility little by little, but I always keep it in a safe range. I could actually go farther than this, but it would start to hurt. So find something that works for you. All right, friends. I think that's all we have. Let's see. But friends, crying baby aside, who's just standing there looking at me, thank you for doing the stretch with me. I hope you enjoy whatever workout you have today, and I will see you around, friends.